for the third technique error that could be contributing is just having a poor brace, just being soft in this midsection and just not driving the shoulders into the bar. So if you've got a weak brace and you're just not bracing well enough and it's a little bit soft, I usually find sometimes what the giveaway is, if it's a little bit of a soft brace, I tend to see the upper back or just the spine or the back, you might see a little bit of collapsing here. Okay, when they get down here, there's a little bit of collapsing, okay, and it just looks like they're a little bit soft. So we see a change in position of this torso region in terms of a little bit rounding. It might be bracing in the midsection, okay, just the breath was weak, someone's not squeezing their abs and they're just losing their brace. Someone might be breathing out when they're at the bottom of the movement, so they're taking their breath, they come here, and then they blow out. And when they blow out, it tends to collapse everything, gets a little bit soft, and we get that rounding of the spine or upper back. If this is all good and the bracing is fine, sometimes it could be a weak, weak brace or weak tension of the upper back. So they're just not pulling that bar down hard enough into that back, okay? Some people just have a weak, just a soft grip of the bar. So if you're not actively pulling that bar down into the back and staying not braced in that upper back, however you want to maintain bracing in the upper back, if there's no brace in the upper back, sometimes when someone comes down here, they can lose the bar forward, all right? And then that can make, because the bar goes forward, brings it forward like this, chest falls forward, and then they good morning squat. If you want to know how to pull the bar down and how to grip the bar properly, I've got an old video on probably YouTube and on Instagram about how to grip the bar. So if you're not too sure how to do that, there's an old video that I've made. And then the last thing that I said is that someone just might not be actively pushing their shoulders into the bar. Okay, so that can be a little bit of a simple cue. Don't get this mistaken for a chest up position. Okay, you don't want to, I think for most people, they don't want to do a chest up, because when it happens excessively, they end up changing the position of their spine, okay? And not that I think it's going to injure your spine, but it changes the whole pattern. If someone comes down like this, and then they go up like this, what I tend to see happens when people raise their chest, the hips come forward, the knees come forward, and it looks like they're scooping the squat up. So they're getting the hips under the bar too fast for a low bar squat. Because when you're doing a low bar squat, your bum's going to be a little bit more back behind the bar. Okay, when you come up, the bum's still going to be behind the bar for the majority of the way till you get to the top. If you put the chest high, you come down here, you bring the chest high, it scoops the knees, scoops the hips under, and then I guess you're losing a little bit of the advantage of the low bar squat of having the hips a little bit behind the barbell. So as I said, when you're doing this cue of driving your shoulders into the bar, you're not trying to excessively lift your chest and change the position of your spine. The position of your chest and spine, how it is down here, should be the same as you come up. It should not go like this and it changes. So when you are driving your shoulders into the bar, try to maintain brace, try to maintain the same torso position, but just think of the cue of drive my shoulders into the bar when I'm in this position, when I'm pushing up, okay, which might help offset that chest falling at the bottom might fall forward like this and come up, okay? Think of driving your shoulders into the bar, which might help you maintain that nice torso position.